all the synopsis in this episode, or part 20 or 21, I think it is. But we're not into like Supply 20s right yet with episodes, right? I don't think, but yeah. Anyway, this is the true low level challenge, not lowest level challenge, true low level challenge. And yeah, these guys actually have less health. Because these are the, what do you call them? Yeah, underwater military police. And these are the guys you really want to steal from. We could stop here actually. Normally I would want to get the kills with Claude and stuff there, but you know, these guys could be really scary though if you actually go into front row and stuff like that. Keep in mind though that the Shinra, the other Shinra guys can actually drop the Shinra beta and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, and this is really hard of course because they're only level 34, you know, and stuff like that, you know, and yeah. Sure. That's actually good though, because we can limit break a bunch. It is in the alpha, and I think that will kill one. Softclaps. Let's do some damage first actually here. Get over, do some more damage. Right, and we did get it. Yes. It's only 198 damage, so. Now we got the Shinra Alphas here. The Shinra Alphas you can see is slightly better than do that change the magic stat. It's 89, right? Or magic attack is 75. Magic attack is 75. So Shinra Alpha is slightly better in physical defense. What is it? Physical defense 118. 118. Combat 111, but so we got two Shinra Alphas. We have 8-inch cannons. We need to trigger this first. from the huge materia, and this is where the arm went. And he goes for it. Yeah, cringy. Yeah, cringy. That's what you think, brother. Super exciting music. First save. Never shake. At least 26 was getting a level, and the lowest ones are 27. It's on Tifa, and she's 724. So she is further away than he is now. Yeah. Yeah, Tifa is further away than the Fury is, so Fury. So we need to change to Tifa because Tifa is further away. We also have here Continuous Lightning. There's a fire, we don't have ice. Why am I going with the weaker eyes? Why am I using a weaker eyes? I'm using the strongest lightning though. Yes, I'm using the strongest lightning. And I am using the strongest fire, yeah. And then Earth, and maybe we go Gravity, or we go Deathblow. No, we go Deathblow actually, I think. We actually go Curse Ring, and maybe I would have loved to Protect Ring with Claude actually here. Yeah, and then we circle it with her instead. And we push the bracelet on her as well. Yatas and Odin maybe even. I know. So see, here's the thing, right? As I've said, we have her with Defend Against Death, and we have 10 Phoenix Downs. We might actually go and do that now then. Who do I want it on though? Maybe on Yuffie actually. I think we might actually be able to even afford 2 of them. Maybe. Because the question is, like, does Claude even have enough HP to survive? The hit, he does have very, very high medic defense. She has under 59, he has 150, but he starts with Protect Ring. But I believe you want to have barrel speed set to the absolute slowest. So what I'm thinking that we do, the main problem is, of course, is that yes, physical hits will still hit you extremely, extremely hard. But from my understanding, Lapis is not a specific element, and Lapis is not the hidden element. And I think it is. I mean, otherwise, if we could restore an elemental and like take less damage from it, then that would be good. And stuff that, but yeah. Because we saw how much less damage both Barret and the other character took in that fight. And I forgot if it was the two characters that had elemental that took that much less damage, you know. So we can of course just get it in Mideel as well, the SP plus materia. There's also of course an MP plus as well. First, actually, let's check here though, because I want to check how much cash we have exactly now. We could also sell the crystal bangle, but then the character is stuck with using fusion alphas for 1500. It's not a lot. 18 can must not worth anything. The crystal bangle would worth 2400 though. So that's not great value. Warrior Banger is not worth anything. I know that Wizard Bracelet is worth quite a bit if you sell it, same thing with Protect Ring and stuff there, but yeah, just... I wanted to go outside of you, non-goddamn here. Alright, and there are two things we can actually grab in Cosmo Canyon, by the way, that we have not grabbed yet. Because if we had 16,000, for example, we could have gotten one more HP plus materia, stuff that, yeah. But I think it's going to be like in that run, for example, we're probably never going to be getting like crystal bangles even and stuff that, right? And most of the stuff that we're going to get is either going to be things that we steal from enemies or, you know, other things, but yeah. Of course, one thing you could do on Tifa also, otherwise it's just, you know... It's of course making certain that we cast death sentence on her with Yuffie, but then like Yuffie we need to survive and stuff, that's, yeah, you know. Because one thing I thought about also is that we could use slap on like Gigas Armlet or whatever. Instead of that on Tifa to give her even higher strength because she now has like 115 attack with that. Yeah, my problem is Catface is weak. And for example, you could slap on Gigas Armlet, but then you will lose a bunch of slots here. You would use Shockball Lure and you would lose Steel. This wouldn't actually be the end of the world. We will get what is it, 30 more strength. 70, 80, 90. But actually we don't need to cast Death Sentence. Let's redo that because now the Steel went back here and the Shockball Lure. The Shockball Lure is there. Shockball Lure is there. Steel got put back. Yes, they got put back. That's the only thing that got put back actually. Because it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, you only lost out on one. I thought that it had less slots. Warning Banger would have one less slot actually. How much? Okay, 145. So hit rate is 110, okay. Actually though... that for now. Because it is interesting that we do have quite a lot of health though. If we don't equip too much materia. Now theoretically, of course, if we could have stolen more circlets, which theoretically we could go and do. But anyway, we're gonna do it in Cosmo Canyon because we need to get the stuff in Cosmo Canyon anyway. Because we didn't do the thing there yet. Yeah. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually getting the crystal sword from... we could get the crystal sword from... we could go and get... or the crystal glove. We could get the crystal glove for Tifa. And then she would have even a stronger attack and stuff like that. You know. So you just need to make sure to have Destruct and added effect. Let's see the video. Right, we're not going here to buy the HP plus materia at all. But we're going here to get you might say, oh, you just get another Wizard Bracelet, you just have like even more defense. Do they change anything here? So high poisons are 300. I think we can get these as actually intense as well. Right in here, so we get full cure. Get an elixir and mana mind source. That's actually nice. It's an hard elixir. Yeah, then we have a magic source that we can use on her. Get full cure materia, and full cure is actually one of those super materias because they give you more magic defense and more, you know. But we need 3000 AP before we can even start using it and stuff like that, yeah. So right, and Claude is of course going to be the only one to call God's by because Claude is the lowest level by far. And stuff like that, so you know. And of course it's going to be the regular encounters after that, and at that point you cannot quote-unquote leave the screen. At that point. Which of course is very important, the fact that you cannot leave the screen at that point, but yeah. I forgot if there are more than one fourth bracelet, and maybe that was supposed to be what the other chest becomes, that maybe you can get 2 fourth bracelets or whatever, or maybe if you all don't get the drill arm, maybe you can get 3 fourth bracelets, and that's how you're supposed to get 3 of them, maybe. Then now we go to Mideel. Because if we get the crystal gloves, now here's the thing, the main problem is that the crystal glove will get immediately replaced by her next weapon and stuff like that, like she won't be using it for a long time at all. Which is a bit sad, but you know, that's just how things go sometimes. But yeah. So what about Sid, right? Like, yeah, what about Sid, you know? Oh, we need 16,000 though. Yeah, let's do that. Take a crystal glove. And yeah, that's a bit scary to do because now Claude is locked in. He will always have that unless I put Imperial Guard on him, of course. Also, yes. But use critical glove on her. And now she gets a massive 184 attack power. But the Imperial Guard is worth nothing, this is only worth 500. This is necklace with some 500. Oh man, if we use that slightly more, we could afford another Wizard Bracelet. You know what? That actually allows us to do this. But that's something you could change into other shops. Like, oh, I want to shop for items, or I want to shop for this. Because I did speak to the other shopkeepers, what? Because you have nothing. Actually, I think it might be one of the other ones. I think it's her down here that has it. She has the accessories and she has the materia. So she has amulet, she has fire ring, a symbol ring. No. But why though? Like, why don't you get full? Now they do. Oh, you need to talk to that NPC first to like know about. Oh, hey, like, you know. Wait. But don't tell me they just reduced the price. Now that's the 16,000. At first he said, oh, 50% off or whatever, you know. And I was like, hey. So the items, I power some things down. They can still get the remedies here, okay? Thank you, come again, and thank you, come again. Thank you, come again. Thank you, come again. Fuck your Biden. So again, as I said, restore and all. Now the question is though, do we actual barrier or do we time? Do both. Space plus materia, added plus materia, luck plus materia, time, barrier, walk with all, and then comet and that's alright. Because technically that is the cheapest, because even though I think contain is more powerful, I think that's going to be good enough. It can be absorbed. Tifa will slap long range. Maybe a counter attack actually. I'm not gonna lie. Do we use that container someone? What is his medic attack? His medic attack is 101 versus 113. So we could slap. So you Bahamut on you. We slap Phoenix on you. Yeah? Give you enemy skill. What is Tifa's magic attack? Tifa's magic attack, I think it's not worth it, so we use enemy skill here. Restore all, and hopefully that's enough. I don't use the equip bounce more materia, but the only material that actually matters is the one that's equipped and clouded. At least for now, we can equip more material on them later and stuff that, you know. So Phoenix, that, and you balance with that. Phoenix is the cause, oh shit, you know, shit happens, you know. Oh. Okay, obviously gonna be interesting with this setup, I think. So with Claude, we are going to be casting Comet with MP Absorb. So that we're not using MP Turbo. Are we? Or are we? I mean, MP Turbo, the Phoenix with, it's, yeah. Yeah, maybe. And I thought about actually setting up lightning and elemental. Although right, it doesn't affect limit break damage, but it affects regular like attacks. Yeah, so that should make any round very expensive at 155. Wait, do we go with any sense? No. No. Sense. Yeah, two characters need to have sense. So the magic defenses are 59, 155, 148, but he has let's see. And we can cast MBarrier all, right, because I have all materia, yeah. Of course we can cast time, and yeah. Because right, being able to set up MBarrier on everyone is going to be very, very powerful. Of course, what is worst thing that can happen? Worst thing is that he just starts with like Lapis laser immediately. Okay, this is that boat. Screens doesn't have music. That is all. Yeah, because keep in mind that after this battle you get a gold hand from the boss, right? Yeah, you do. The question is, do we want to try and deathblow Tifa? I need to make sure though. Yeah, Tifa defense against death. Now, however, we also have 8-inch cannon, so if we would run out of MP, we could 8-inch cannon and stuff that to do some DPS. But Tifa's accuracy is actually 115 on Crystal Glove. But it's not the best, but yeah, but she does have very, very high damage stat there. The question is though, how quick is the death sentence going to count down? Because keep in mind that once we rest her from quote-unquote death sentence, as it were, you know, it's cure and cure 2, and cure 2, cure 2. Because once you rest her after she survives death sentence, then she doesn't get death sentence cast on her again. It's not that it reapplies. The stuff that's here. But I always thought that Curse Ring was gonna turn into something, by the way. Stuff that, you know. Because I definitely thought that there should have been something that combined both effects of something like Tough Ring. It should be basically a Tough Ring. It should be a Tough Ring, a championship belt, and a circlet all turned into one basically, but without a negative effect of like the Curse Ring and stuff that, you know. Yeah. Now supposedly, I don't know if this only works if you're doing the whole glitch and you have Ares in a party, like the whole thing to trick the game into thinking you're back on disc 1. Because you might say, oh, what would be the point of tricking the game that you're on disc 1? there are some really interesting things you can do, because then basically you put it at the hole before. I think you automatically put the game into thinking you haven't gone on the, what do you call it, that you haven't gone on the cargo ship yet. So you can then replay the entire game from the cargo ship. And then basically that means that you can do all the bosses, and I believe that even materia gets placed back. I think even stuff that, which is absolutely insane, by the way. And stuff that, because there are, of course, you know, because of course keep in mind that, for example, that if Aerith would have already been dead, then for example, like Aerith need to be in the game, of course, at that point. But I'm really curious to see how this can go here. Keep in mind, yes, our level will be considerably lower when you know, when we do we consider lower when we do the 2 lowest level challenge, but then also there are way more stuff that we can steal and stuff like that. You see carry-on. My carry-on is exactly the arms that are carrying the stuff like that, but it's 2 of those arms. But they're not more than exactly the same, but you can clearly see that that's what, you know, carry-on is supposed to be. Like carry-on is probably like carrying boxes and stuff like that and other things, you know. I think though, but you see this in the, yeah, because that handles more delicate things, that handle like the huge materia, but boxes of other like supplies and stuff like that, you know. This could still be scary because he might start with Lapis immediately. So that's Lapis starts. Do everyone survive? No. I'm taking very little damage from that though. We hasted up. No, we're not. Haste. Lapis. Actually, let's take out the armors actually. That did way less damage than I thought it would. The Awaken's Cannon. Image. Combat, I think. Then I think we need to heal. Because I'm thinking he's gonna do the Lapis phase soon. Now we're dead. On grab. Yeah. But yeah, so they do not survive. So the only reason Claw survive is because of Protect Ring. And you cannot have more Protect Rings at this point. At all. We can get more from Ultima Weapon, of course. But I really thought... Because here's the thing, right? The whole point is supposed to be that, oh, I don't allow our set to steal because if I would have allowed ourselves to steal a bunch of things, then, you know, like, we could have used have stolen like infinite money and stuff that we could have used kept stealing water rings, and at this point I think water rings would be easy to steal because I think the mob is only level 30-ish, so it should be, I mean, no. So here's the thing, if he doesn't start with Lapis, then things are going to be easier because then we can set up MBarrier, stuff that, you know. And if we can set up MBarrier, we know that the other party members will survive as well here. My priority is the huge material. We're gonna Lapis. Please, no, not Phoenix. Sense of a left arm. Left arm is level 45. Barrier, weak against lightning. Gigas Armlet. Now here's the thing, that the main problem is if we destroy both arms, then quote unquote he will only Lapis laser and stuff that. But yeah, they should deal a ton of damage actually though. Yeah, 4.5k. Okay, so 5,400. I'm gonna see if that is still the same here. Right arm, yeah, that's kind of the same. That's regular barrier here as well. Here it comes! Oh, well, it should be alive, yes. I'm actually Q2 here actually instead. I think we can actually hack along here now. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Yeah, the character that I didn't want to get the arm grab gets arm grabbed. Yeah. Yeah, so we have no choice now but to try and kill the arms. Phoenix. We do have a mega elixir we can use also. The main problem though is Tifa is running out of time. You fucking dammit. See, there's no way we survive now unless, like... Because now she dies, then... Yeah, that boss is... Oh, right, we survive. Panic for no reason there. At least Lapis. Elixir actually. Gonna elixir it up actually here. So you know what we're gonna do here now instead? I think we're just gonna regular attack one of the arms. And probably the only attack he can do now is this good go. Hopefully she attacks the correct target. Do we have... We do not have MBarrier left here. So... It is cannon on Claude. Lägger What is your health? 15,000k. Oh, I don't need to reapply MBarrier yet. Excellent. Are we even hasted up is the question. Because now we're out of MBarrier. If you Lapis now, she's dead, by the way. Bury her. Spot surviving, no problem. And then we combat him. We do some silly greased lightning. And I need to reapply the barriers in here so we can cannon. Don't kill Claude. No. It just barely ran out every time. Or, yeah. I would want to actually get her up here just to do more DPS on him. Lapis Wizard. Ratings can. Kill 2 actually. We need to make sure that she dies though, so maybe don't apply MBarrier when it runs out. The question is how much damage can I do? I use cost that first here to see. Right, and maybe let her die now and just wait for the final thing here. Because, yeah, I should be able to kill him with one. Because as long as he does it very soon here. There we go, there is the Lapis. 18th cannon there. And that's it. You're dead. You're fine. Alltså, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's how we do it. Yeah, it was all about keeping the MBarrier up. So we know how important MBarrier here is. Oh wow, this is going to be actually almost 2 levels. And then we get God's hand. Hell yeah. That is absolutely insane. Here's materia. So she survives the thing. She doesn't die from having this equipped, so there's nothing negative about having that equipped. But I have to go and Imperial Guard here instead to get less. I'm gonna have to change all the setups now. We could have not used the 4th bracelet here. Instead use something else. Yeah, now we have Gold's hand. So we can still slap a little bit of damage here. We actually do this Phoenix down here. The Tranquilizer up. Because now you can see here, well, you cannot leave now. You have to go after... Huh? But it is even good. That was Reno. Huh. Okay, maybe Tifa knows something we don't. Anyway, again, we Destruct, we Destruct and we effect, and that makes us immune to that. One funny thing you can do now, by the way, is now you can do actually that would be with added effect as well, because you could equip certain things. Yep. Anyway, time, skill, barrier, bottle them with all here, all, and then put them all in restore, of course. Tifa with the restore, with the restore as well here. She's gonna stick with that, actually give Circle to him, actually give him the Protect Ring. So 8 plus, magic plus, luck plus. Combat and contain. I don't care about the EMP episode right now. Tifa, though, you want deathblow. Let's give you steal. Let's give you sense as well here. And let's give you long range, not counter attack. We want circular. Might want not copper. Let's get rid of this. Then no end skill. Skill here. Habit and the turbo. Phoenix. Absorb. Alexander. HP absorb. Steal. Sense and throw, manipulate, and also get Kyata. Because there is no refill here in between. So that we still have 2 8-inch cannon. The weapon scales? Battle trumpet, okay. Because there's a lot of weapons that you could say is almost like his ultimate weapon or whatever, but yeah. God's Hand is a big deal, by the way, in terms of damage. The fact that Deathblow will almost have like a 100% chance to hit. She should bring him to death. Yeah. And the funny thing is, he thought he was so smart to carry armor there. Because carry armor basically would have killed us there. Stuff that, you know. Now, it is really, really mean though, right? If you don't have a lot of resources here, if you kill carry armor and you barely like escape, like you have very low MP and stuff there, then maybe you use up a bunch of like Phoenix Downs and you have like no chance. So there we have this scimitar. It's really, really useful because it's a triple growth weapon. Stuff that I've seen. And of course, you need to make sure that you grab this, because otherwise you cannot get it again. And this causes Leviathans. Fuck the boy, fuck. Steal first, no, steal this submarine crew again. Because we can steal more of the 18-inch cannons here. So the 18-inch cannon. I don't have enough to do that actually. Did we equip long range on Claude? Let me check though. Or did we get them already? That's good, okay. I forgot, did we quit before? I nobody wants Claude actually to get the thing here and stuff that now. I would want to cast spells here, but you know. Also, he deals 200, otherwise that was just because we got very lucky with the crit. We put them in front row? I don't think we did. And yeah, that might seem like a really, really low damage, which it actually is, you know, and stuff that, you know, for being... Yeah, because she has long range. I thought we had a one. Hey? Hey? What the fuck was up with that? Huh? That was very confusing. Like, why did I not have like all on her? I was like, huh? Yeah. You press left and right there, but you cannot do that. That in the actual, you know. Like you would think, for example, oh, you would be able to do this, go in here, and then use, you know, or before, or like you select something here and then like, you know,